it's Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and I figured, you know what? It's time for an update. I've been busy crocheting and sewing, just a few things, but mainly I have a lot of crochet projects I wanted to share with you. I've taken quite a bit of time off just to enjoy my own crafting and getting into a lot of different things, including baking, watercolor, and ceramics. But in the meantime, I did crochet quite a few things since we last spoke, so here we go. I'm just going to start with the most closest thing to me. Now, this has been on my to-do list forever, and it was this little moon mobile. It's so cute. And there's the little star shimmering bright, and then the bunny has a little gold thread within it. This is Hobby Lobby yarn, and this is a free pattern by Octopus Crochet. Now, this is a free pattern on the blog, so you have to look through the ads and get through it, but it's not really a big deal. However, it is available, and there's like a few other things to create this mobile, and like wire to make it a cute little baby mobile. But because this star is on the end, this moon is quite active, spinning, and just from the vibrations of this. So if the air conditioner goes on, it just swings around. So it is a nice little mobile project. It's always spinning. Now I just have to attach it to my ceiling because that's where I would like it. It's really cute. So I'm very happy I was able to make this. It was a fairly easy pattern, not too difficult at all. And if you notice, the limbs are not exactly crocheted, it's a chain. So this is just a chain. So they're very flexible, and it looks super cute. My moon kind of like twisted, so it's kind of curling this way. And I don't know if that's my tension or the pattern, but my stuffing. But I love this little cute little moon bunny. So this is adorable. Very happy I finally got this off the list. That had been on my to-do list forever. It is bunny season, and I've seen quite a few crocheters that are making bunnies, and well, I was also requested to make this bunny. They wanted a bunny that had floppy limbs. She is so cute and very flopsy. She's got floppy ears and floppy limbs. So I hope she's happy. She did want purple in this bunny, so I tried to include some purple. Now this is Hobby Lobby yarn. All of this is Hobby Lobby yarn. I love this little bow. I think it'd be really cute to put like a little button there or a little flower. So it's very cute, and this little yarn has so many different colors. It's so cute. Very happy. And there's her bottom. It's part of the dress. Very happy with this. Now this pattern is called Lulu Bunny. Lulu Bunny, and she's super adorable, by Sarah's Hooks and Loop. Sarah's Hooks and Loop. All the patterns will be linked below, but there she is. She's adorable. I love her, and I hope that who purchased her loves her as well. Thank you. All right, so that is the next one. The third little Ami is a Diddy Dex. Now, I know this is really popular, and this is so cute. My daughter loved the one I had made for her from Christmas. I made her a red one with black, because those are her colors. But this one, I just wanted to try a different color, and I knotted the tail. So I know that this person has two patterns. There's Diddy Dex, and then there's Diddy Dex 2.0, and I'm not sure what the difference is. but so cute. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this one came out much smaller. So the other one I made was with Bernat Parfait Chunky, but this one is much smaller using Premier Parfait Chunky. No, Bernat Blanket yarn, and then this is Premier. So cute. I know this is a popular pattern. So very happy I was able to finish this one. I had started it and never finished it. But I'm having an issue with these eyes, right? So with these eyes, you can stick them in, but there's a chance that they will come out. I use these, but I also was gonna just crochet a circle, and these looked cute too. But this is just, DK weight cotton yarn, and then you just make a couple of little circles, and you might just get the same effect and just sew them on. So something to think about. I decided to just hold off on that and use it for a different project. But yeah, for these big thick yarns, it's really hard to get those eyes good, especially if you don't want to wait for a safety eye that will work. A lot of times when we get hung up on a problem, we put that project down and then we forget all about it and move on to a new project. So just solve your problem as you're doing it and just make those crochet eyes is an option. Okay, during my time off, I didn't want to make a bunch of amigurumi anymore, and I really just wanted to create without having an immediate project. I just wanted something to keep my hands busy and to relax, so I didn't have to look at a pattern or whatnot, but this was not that pattern. But I did like it because I printed the pattern and was able to work from it. And I have a lot of one ball yarns, and this would use up mostly one ball. And that is the Sunny Scarf by Crochet Object. I don't know if she's called at Crochet Object and Knitting. And if you see this little scarf, that is what I made. Now, the pattern, it's not as easy. You need to check off your rows. So it's not the easiest to follow, like you could just blindly crochet along and then, okay, check back. No, you have to pay attention to every row. So that is the only thing that was not so cool about this. But there is a pattern to it. So it's like this row, this row, this row, this row. So you can kind of tell if you're messing up anyway. But to go back and count rows, it wasn't fun. But nonetheless, it was a cute little scarf. So this is the first one I made. And if you notice, it is a variegated yarn. And I love the shape of this because it's thick in the middle, but then goes very narrow at the ends. And I just thought, this is a really cute scarf, not too big and not heavy. So if you just want a little something under your jacket or to bundle up your ears, just to pull something up from your jacket, you could do that. And then I know there's a lot of different ways you can wear this scarf. I don't wear scarves very much because I'm always hot. I'm not in the right climate to wear scarves, but I mean, you could totally wear this cute little scarf. It's very lightweight. I want to gift these, and so I've been making quite a few of them because I did like the pattern enough to suffer through it. And you're just working with one ball of yarn. You're just, it wasn't as hard as like some of those granny squares from the Granny Square book. I found those to be more challenging than this one, whereas this one has a certain pattern. You just the number of stitches is what you're paying attention for. So here is the other one. I was able to get almost two from one ball of yarn, and I don't remember what yarn I used. But I was able to use two balls. I had to change the color on the second scarf. So here we go. I really like this one. Very cute. Very cute. I really like it. So this is called the Sunny Scarf. Very thin, very light. These are, I want to say, a 3-weight yarn, DK weight yarn, but this one is a 4-weight yarn, and it's really pretty because it had so many more colors. And I just love how it just changed with every row, like a zigzag. It's so, so cool. I don't know the name of this yarn because I used it all and then tossed the wrapper. And this one's fun. So fun. I like this one. Now, if you buy this pattern and you're wanting to sell it, she does have a stipulation on there that you can't sell them, you know, so there's that. But I made them. I plan to gift them. I like them enough when I wanted to sit and just use up a ball of yarn that I wasn't using, where I could just sit and crochet, and that was the project I chose. So it was a little challenging just to stick with the pattern, but once I did that first one, I learned, and then that's why it was simpler with the second and the third. I knew what to do, I knew how to check it off, and I was good. So that is that. Now, because I love that scarf so much, I made 3 of them, but I didn't want to make a 4th one for some reason. And I had this ball of yarn that, oh gosh, is so, so soft, way, way soft, and so drapey. These ones were less drapey and less soft. This one was just soft. So I'm going to make just a row, and I'm going to make it with a flowery, or put a lot of stitches on the last row to get that same like ruffly effect. And this is so nice. I really like it. But yeah, and I got to use a beautiful yarn. So, so cute. So that is what I've been crocheting. One more amigurumi. This is called Millie the Mouse, and it is by Jojolie. I don't know how you say it, but she's on Etsy, and if you notice here, I used fabric for the ears. I'm not sure if that was in the pattern or not, but I wanted to try it, so I did it. I've done it before, and I just wanted to incorporate it again. I really liked the little bows in this pattern. I really liked the shape. So, so cute. Now, this was made due to a request, and sadly that request has never contacted me again. So there's that. Learn your lessons. Don't make something unless you get the money first. So yeah, this was not on my list of things to make, but because it was a request and it was someone I thought was going to follow through, sadly did not. So here's this little mouse I have. Now I have a few sewing patterns that I made. Okay, so next up, I'll start with a sewn blanket I made, but it's from this Quilted Crochet It book. So it has a sewing pattern and the crochet pattern to match it, which I think is so, so fabulous. I want to see more books like this. And here's just some of the projects. And I made this heart blanket. I made the sewn version. It was so much fun. So I got to pick so many different colors of fabric. This is perfect for a scrap fabric project. And so there it is again on the back. I will link these below, but it is so, so, so pretty. So I'm going to show you my sewn top, if I can fit it within this frame. Maybe I'll point you this way. Nope, you can't see it all. I don't even have the arms. But you get the idea. is so pretty. So I use lots of different white background fabrics and lots of different colored fabrics to make it. And then the border here is all hearts. And this is just so much fun. And the reason why it is so big is because it's going to end up on my king size bed. So I'm going to add a couple of more borders to it. And I plan to be a little creative with the borders. No, maybe not. I think I'll just do white border, a couple of more white. No. I'm just going to keep adding borders to make sure that it can fit all the way around my king size bed with some overhang. So right now it completely covers the top, but I just want a little more hangover. Okay, so that is just so much fun. And I can see all the fabrics that I had left over from other projects or that I just didn't have enough of to make a project, but I was able to get a square out of it. This is one of my favorites. It's like watercolor. It's so beautiful. All the fabrics left over from bags. I managed to get a Tula pink one with this little giraffe. And also some Minky Kim fabric. So got some Minky Kim in there. Lots of different fabrics and a lot of them that are so cute, so pretty, or from fabrics from projects I have already made that, I have a little remnant of them to make a blanket. So it's really pretty. I was hoping to have this done by Valentine's Day, but I don't want to rush it, so I'm enjoying taking my time. They did a diagonal, like a diamond quilting on it, and that looks really pretty, but it also would be lovely. It would take me a long time, but I'm thinking I want to hand quilt it because I have not hand quilted anything yet, and I think that will just add that nice little homely touch because this is all made out of love. It's for our bed, and so I just wanted it to be all hand stitched as much as possible, but I don't know if I want to do it because I really like it. I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'll do one or two of them in there, or maybe I'll just do the outline of the heart. I have no idea, but I have time to think. I'm not in a rush. Like I said, I'm really wanting to enjoy my projects and take my time with them and enjoy just putting my love and my heart and my soul in it. I'm not interested in mass producing anything. I want to stitch stuff that makes me feel good, brings me peace, brings me calm. And if I'm trying to rush through projects, then that's not doing it for me. So I'm much more prone to just taking a seat back and relaxing in my creativity. But this book is so fun. Very much want to make another one of those heart blankets. And just here's another cool project where it has some crocheted edging around a scrap fabric, just a few pieces of squares. So this is all crocheted around, and then it also has a crochet edge. So I thought that was really pretty. This is a great project. Okay. Now, I have bought my sewing machine. And when you buy a sewing machine at my local quilt shop, you have the opportunity to practice using your machine at the clubs. So there's a Janome Club, and my sewing machine is a Janome, and then this one right here is a Brother. But so with Janome Club, this is one of the projects that was part of the club, and it was to teach us how to use receipt paper. Yeah, receipt paper, that little tiny paper that's on a roll, to put your fabric scraps together. And I think it's such a cool idea, and it also keeps everything tidy because it's on the paper. So it's like a interfacing where nothing is moving or stretching, and then while it's on there, it just keeps it so crisp and neat. So that is what she taught us, and we used going to Janome Club. She teaches you about the plates you're using and the foot to use for certain projects, and so that's what she was incorporating by teaching us how to use this project. She was also teaching us how to use our scraps, which I think is fabulous. So here is my paper piece, and then the rest are just a couple of rows added to the end. So I thought that was really cool. So this is our little scrap piece, and then here's my other little scrap piece that was on that printer tape. And yeah, I thought it was so cool to do it, and it just keeps everything nice and neat. And then I added some rows after it. And then I got these little cool what are these called? Labels. I am going to be making my own labels. That is my mission, because I'm making so many things and giving them away to my family and my friends and for birthday gifts and everything. And I wanted it to have little labels. And so I got this one, which is like a granny square, because I'm a crocheter. And then also I got one that says made by mom, which is so cute. Let me see if I have one. So here's one that you would stitch around it, and it says made by mom, or just stitch right here on the side. So this could go on a clothing one. And it's so cute. You know, at the back of the shirt, it says made by mom. I just think it's so cute. And they came in different colors. So I got this one and that little granny square one. And if I can find it on Etsy, I will link it down below. But they are so cute. That's why I want to make my own, because I want to be able to label things with whatever I wanted to say. Made with curse words or stuff like that. Yes, I really, really loved this pattern. This is a tutorial on YouTube, I think by Jan Howell. And I loved this florally fabric. This one right here, so pretty. I just love that green. Very happy with this project. It is much different than other projects because it has this little, I don't know, design feature. So it's different. So this is, I don't know the name of this fabric designer, but it's really, really cool. All these different, this one and this one. It's not gonna matter. I don't know who the designer is. Hoffman, maybe? I'm not sure. Okay, so next up for the sewing projects is I've been drinking tea during this winter and having a little sweet treat right here. Let me show you. Right there's my little tables filled with all my stuff, and you can see my cold tea. But I needed a new tea mat and a coaster for my tea and my cookies, so I just made it just a little bigger. And I believe this is by Jan Howell as well, and this is so cool. She did it with an old pair of jeans. Now I've been growing out of my jeans like nobody's business, and now I'm keeping them because I love the projects you can make with them. And I did make a sewing project, the sling backpack by Noodlehead. Came out so gorgeous. And I got smooth gold hardware to go with it, with the jeans, and it was just so pretty. I gave it to my son's girlfriend gift for her birthday. I didn't even take a picture of it. It was so beautiful. But anyway, I'm now keeping all my jeans and not giving them to the thrift shop anymore. And I'm going to be using them for projects, especially bags. And this was just scrap fabric. But I love the jeans and the red, but I didn't have enough of the red to make a full heart, and it just turned out perfectly to make a little heart. Now this is so big It's bigger than my hand. So it fits my tea and my little snack here on the end, my little cookies or what little thing I'm munching on. So I know this fabric doesn't even match, but it kind of does and kind of doesn't, but it's okay because it's mine and I love it. So I really enjoyed this project. It is very doable. It's a very small project if you're wanting to quilt something. I did just quilt around the circle, just whatever you wanted to do. This would be a lovely hand stitching, but maybe that's what I'll do, but then you won't see it on the back. Anyway, maybe I'll do some hand stitching up here. So cute. Anyways, so this is a very doable project and I'm so happy with it that I made a couple of more. So the next one I did was this one. Again, I didn't have enough fabrics, scrappy heart in the middle, and I'm not a very big fan of this color, but I really like bold colors. And this does not really go, but hey, I had a lot of fun making it. And anyways, I didn't really like this fabric, but I loved it for this border. I think it pops, which I like. And so I made a matching one. And this one I had enough. I wanted to try a solid heart. And it has a lot of speckled colors. I want to say this is Ruby Star. I gave it a different back. Very wild. I'm wild colors, bold colors. I like the contrast. So I made those two, and then these were all made with jeans. So I decided, let me try one without jeans. And so this is what I came up with. Lots of different designs going on, very pretty. Lots of scrap fabric here. And then this one, I did not quilt in the back. I just did one edged square. That's it. I think that would be a cool piece to hand embroider as well. So these ones are what you would be maybe like your regular size. And then you could see, oh, this is a 5.5 inch square that I started with. And this is a 7.5. So there you go. Had a lot of fun making those. So when you feel like just sewing, but you don't have a project in mind that's going to require, I know how to do this now, and it's a lot of fun making them. So that is what I've been making. Let's see, what else? I have a channel I'd like to share with you. Now, I don't know what to categorize her as. I want to say she does crochet and knit, but I think her main thing is sewing, but not just sewing, but resourceful with your own things. So redesigning a shirt or mending holes in jeans or turning things into clothes or repurpose maybe? I don't know, but I have enjoyed her channel. Okay, so I found it. Her channel name is Sewing an Imperfect Life, and just a couple of them. She has the Mila jumpsuit with me, Mending Matters, the collar top with back buttons, Life Creating a Sewing Space. So I have just found her so interesting. I have found something in each of her videos that I found helpful, resourceful, or thoughts to think about, and I've just enjoyed it so much. So if you're interested in checking out this channel, go and give her a like and a follow. She's just starting out. Thanks for watching, and I shall talk to you again soon. Bye!